So today we're going to be talking about the iDig system, which I recently had installed a month or so ago, maybe 6 weeks now. Started getting the hang of what it can and can't do, and I thought I'd sort of start with the basics of how you go about installing it on the machine, because it is like dead easy once you've measured all your bits and bobs, which Neil from NASCO did for me. Obviously it's part of the package of buying it. I've only had it installed on this machine because it's like the machine I use 90% of the time, so there's no real point in putting in my 801. Just doesn't get used enough, and they've done a lovely job of hardwiring in on this machine, so it's yeah, it's a nice install. And I was a bit concerned about space in the cab and stuff, but we've got over that, as I'll show you. It's dead easy. You've got these sensors which are all round. There's one on the other side for the buckets. It doesn't interfere with the tilt ram. And you literally takes 30 seconds in the morning to install, as I'll demonstrate. So the iDig system comes in a nice little bag once you've got it set up on your machine. It's dead easy to install. Comes in this nice little bag, which obviously you can take to site. Keeps it all protected. Got your sensors. In this case, they've got a little drawing on the back that tells you where they go. So the boom, that was on the bucket. So it's dead easy, you can't really get it wrong. This is one of my tilt sensors, which is tilt B. There is obviously a tilt A, but I'll talk about the tilt system in another video. This is my upgraded boom sensor. So this doesn't come with the standard kit. This is the one that comes with the blade to grade system. I got it for sort of a future upgrade, really. I didn't see the point in buying one of the sensors and then potentially upgrading to the blade to grade. The other advantage with it is it's got a much wider receiver sort of area that you can get it from, so it's a lot easier to catch the laser. Obviously here's your screen, which is just literally like snaps into place, and that's your little grade thing. So I'll demonstrate how easy it is to put on, because I mean literally you just like, it's plug and play, not even plug, you just like clip them into place and off you go, dead easy. So I've got my sensors. This is the one that goes on the boom. It goes up on this plate up here. Literally slots in, clips into place. The rest of them are all like these smaller types, and you've obviously got the bucket, and I've got the one for my boom. So pick the right one, put it in, snap it in, it stays there, it's done. Same with the bucket. And then there's the bits inside. You've literally got this bit, which just magnetically clips into there, and then the screen just pushes in. She's done. Turn her on. Just turn the machine on so it shuts that alarm up. So it just fires up through its system, scans to see that you've got all your sensors there. Obviously, because I haven't got my tilt ones on, because I'm doing a bit of deep trenching today, so it won't find them because I've turned them off, if that makes sense. But all the others, it'll tell you if you haven't got one on properly, but I mean, it's impossible not to get them right, really. And then I've got two settings. So I've got my machine with the N-Con, if you can see that there, and I got my machine without. So if I took me tilt rotator off and just use my top hitch, I'd set it obviously just to the standard 8026, and the bucket, all the measurements are different and the buckets are all set up for that. Or obviously with the N-Con it adds a bit of build height, so it's all been measured with that as well. Pick which bucket I've got on, so I've got the meter grading bucket, which you literally just tap, go apply. It tells you all about what you can and can't do, which by now I know, and then really you just pick what you want to do, whether you want to get your laser set up or you want to do, you know, a grade, and what pitch you want to go from there. So it is that simple to get digging. It like takes 2 seconds and you're up and ready to go, and there's no man out there on his phone or cigarette messing you about. So yeah, dead easy to set up, and to take away at night is all exactly the same. It takes seconds. You've got a key, which I keep down here just for ease, little key like that, and these sensors just like unclip in a second, if that. They are so easy to do. They don't seem to come off. They stay on. Of course, it depends where you put them. You want to try and get them like that one's fairly well, you know, protects out there. Same with my one up on the boom. And I haven't had a problem with charge. You can check your charge up here, but I'll talk about all of that in another more in-depth video of how it all works. But you know, you can see where your battery is and what angle they're at and all that. It's it's a really neat system actually, and it's pretty straightforward to use once you've got around its sort of parameters, what it can and can't do, because it's obviously not 3D, it's 2D. Does a lot, but not 3D. So, but there's rumours they might bring that out. So who knows? Yeah, that's the iDig, ready to dig. I'm gonna get to work.